I sleep against the bedroom wall. The sun comes out and I can't do nothing at all. I swear the life I live so boring. I don't know why they make it look so cool in stories.
Hello and welcome to a new series of me documenting the road to my first ever triathlon. So I announced a little while ago now, before the wedding, that my next race after my first sub-3 marathon attempt was going to be something a little bit different, and was going to be a triathlon. And we're now about 7 weeks away from that race. We're finally back in Australia, back in a routine. There's been a couple of obstacles along the way, but we're officially in a bit of a prep, which is exciting, and we're ready to kind of rip into it and have some fun with something new. On November 2nd, I'll be doing the triathlon, which is a Sunday, which is my first ever triathlon. It's an Olympic distance triathlon, so a 1.5 kilometer swim, a 40 kilometer bike, and a 10 kilometer run. So that's what I'm training for on the Sunday, but also on the Saturday, there's a lot of the crew from Be All In who are doing a half marathon. So on the Saturday morning, so I'm going to do the half marathon on the Saturday and then follow it up with the Olympic distance tri on the Sunday. So a little bit of training. I want to make sure I'm running a lot because I've got some big running goals as well, but I also very much want to have some fun with this prep and do something new and be a beginner and immerse myself into something fresh and exciting and pick up a few disciplines that I haven't really done before. So it's going to be a fun prep, something new, something a little bit less serious. But in terms of being less serious, it just means there's less of a specific goal. There's not a time goal, there's not a qualification goal. It's more just the goal is to maximize my own potential and just see how much improvement I can make in a brand new sport. So I mentioned before, I don't have much of I got zero background in swimming actually. Didn't do any lessons as a kid or squads or anything like that. My old man taught me to kind of swim enough to not drown, and enough to participate in the school swimming carnivals. But it's kind of still something that is a little bit foreign and isn't as smooth to me. So that's the biggest thing that needs some work. And I've always rode bikes, I guess, as a kid, and I ride a lot of bikes in the gym in terms of eco bikes, bike erg. So but I haven't done a lot of outdoor cycling, especially on a triathlon bike. So that'll be fun and exciting as well. And then obviously running, I've been running for the past 18 months now. That's still I'm still new to that space. I'm not the best runner by any means, but I guess I'm the most familiar with running out of the 3 disciplines. So this morning we're off to do a run session first. It's 5:15 in the morning now. We're just driving. We're going to meet at 5:30 to do a run session, and then we're going to do some biking afterwards as well. I'm not following a strict program for this triathlon. I've got a running coach and a running program that I'm following 6 days a week, and then I've just got my first ever swim program. So that's they're kind of separate, not the same coach. And I've just I bought a program off a swim coach who's going to help me over the next 8 weeks try to build some capacity in my swimming. And then the biking, I'm not going to do any no set biking workouts from a triathlon coach. I'm just going to do get more comfortable on the bike, spend more time on the bike, do some increasing distances, slowly, gradually increase my volume, gradually increase my intensity, and then I'm just going to try and put it all together on race day and really just have some fun with it. Like I said, there's no time goal, there's no expectation. So for this first one especially, we're just going to try and learn as much as we can about the 3 disciplines. Then after the 8-week mark, when we do that race on November 2nd, we'll have some good data and some good evidence of what's good and what needs work, and then we can see where we go from there. But this first one, I'm going to try and swim not really as fast as I can. I'm just going to try and swim without drowning. I'm going to try and bike pretty fast because I've got some good strong legs, and then I'm going to try and run as fast as I can as well. So that's the plan. This morning we were off to do this run and bike session. I'm going to swim later today. I'm going to train with the Bayfit crew later this afternoon as well. The Be All In coaching staff this afternoon, and that'll round out a good Friday. Do I usually run this time?
Yeah.
No, not really. Sometimes, I don't know, actually. In Bali, we ran early every day, just because we wanted to seize the day and spend it all in the sun. But usually, I either work first thing and coach in the morning, or I like to, I like to do my creative work in the morning. So I would run early a few mornings a week, but it's definitely not my daily workout, that's for sure. It's still quite cold here in Australia. It's warming up, but I prefer to run middle of the day when it's a little bit warmer, get some sun. Okay, so the session is going to be, we're going to do a 3K warm-up. We're going to do, it's meant to be 8 800s, but I've been a little bit crook lately, so we're just going to go play it by ear and see how many reps we get in, and then we'll do a bit of a cool down as well, and then I'm going to jump on the bike, which is in the back of the car, and we're going to ride a good distance to one of our favourite cafes, and we'll have coffee and breakfast there, and then we'll kind of start our working day from there. So I'm going to warm up. I'm going to warm up here, I'm going to warm up on the jog, change my carbons, and then let's get the shot on the road. Program says that this is at an interval pace, which is a 3:45, per 800. So yeah, this will be my first bit of speed since being unwell. I'll I'll touch on a bit more, but yeah, lost 5 kilos in the last week, haven't trained all week until yesterday, did my first easy run yesterday, so this could go one of two ways, but we're going to be very positive and start this series on a high. This morning I've had one of the RTDs, the ready to drink G1M Sport Pluses, so carbs, electrolytes, and a bit of caffeine. I've sipped on that on the way here, so that's in the system ready to digest. It'll keep kicking in as I'm doing this warm up. I've had a banana, and I've got a bottle of electrolytes, which I'll kind of sip on throughout, and then definitely have a good chunk of that before my run. I've got some gels in there as well, which I'll either have one midway through this workout or one definitely before I get on the bike and start that piece. So, all right, let's get this show on the road. Okay, run down, just cooling down now. That was good. First one back.
always going to be hard on the lungs. I feel like they hadn't worked hard in a long time. It's crazy how 1 week off can make you feel like you're back to square one. But anyway, it was good. The first one's going to be hardest. Tick it off, get it over and done with, and on from here. Couple of reps, a little bit slower than target pace with an incline. Couple of reps, a little bit faster than target pace because we're going back down the decline. But it all balances out. So, good first one to dip the toe back in. Hopefully, let's build from here because on Sunday we've got some 5 kilometre repeats for our long run, which will be a real test.
You don't wear underwear when you wear bike pants. And then with a lot of the Lulu stuff, they've got the inbuilt liner, so don't look bad like not wearing any underwear. And now I've got to get changed into my bike pants with no underwear on. So that's all it is. Got nothing more to say. The trusty steed. Now, this isn't my hold up, pause this. Don't show anyone this.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna bring this one back one time. So, when I ride to the pool, I'm wearing like my swim trunks. I don't wanna wear like full bike kit, but like, I also don't want this just like on my ass with no protection. So, I've got this from Amazon, a little bike pad that I just like put on when I'm not doing long rides, just like to and from the pool, like 10Ks, whatever it is, not even, maybe like 5. But don't judge me, okay? I did it one time, riding home, slightly damp pants, not good on the old Gucci Gooch. But this is the Noble Steed. This is my roadie, Cannondale Evo 6 maybe. Not a huge bike nerd, but I do have a TT bike, which we will show you hopefully next week, maybe the week after. It's actually at my parents' house down in Wollongong because we live in a small apartment, and I was living in the apartment like a piece of furniture. And Maddie had had enough. She said, "Get rid of it. I don't want to see it until you're using it." But now we're using it, so I'll pick that up hopefully this week coming. We actually have a bike fit out with a professional fitter in 2 weeks, so that'll be a whole YouTube vlog in itself, which we will, we'll go behind the scenes about the setup, how it all works, what is the benefits of aerodynamics or that aero position. But for the next little while, I'll be on the roadie, just getting used to changing the gears and getting comfortable back out on the road. So let me put my shoes on, my sunnies and helmet, and then let's bounce. What do you know about Tadej Pogacar?
Come on, Jonas.
If you haven't watched the Tour de France series on Netflix, pause this, go watch that, then come back. And then like and subscribe. Okay, ride completed, about half an hour, just over 10Ks to the cafe, which we're going to have breakfast at now. We're going to get a coffee, we're going to have breakfast, and then we've got to go to work because we've got jobs. I think we just drove past a few of the gym crew at the cafe, which will be fun. We'll, I guess we'll record a little bit, say good day, have some brekkie, and then we're actually coaching at a school today, so back to school, I guess.
Skinny queen. Yeah. Look at your face. Oh, you riding? You gonna eat it?
Oh my god. Okay, we're at our local cafe getting the yummiest brekkie ever, and it's called the Tuck Shop. And we've spoken to Trey, who's part of the BPN team. We love Trey, and he's come to Australia, and out of all the places to come to Australia, he came to the exact same area we're from in the hills, and he's come to this cafe, the Tuck Shop. So Trey, he says the best coffee ever. Cheers to that. We will see you and the BPN team out here soon. Let's make it happen. Okay, we are home and we are about to quickly shower and head to this high school, which we have some coaching at today with Be All In, running some group sessions for their PDHPE. Spoke about it last week. We're going back again. So I'm going to quickly have my morning stack of supplements, have my creatine with my juice, shower. Maddie's about to run 10Ks as well. And then I'm going to coach the first few sessions over there. She's going to come coach the next few sessions. So let's freaking go, man. We got a big day. Let's hit it. I lost a lot of weight. People kept telling me I look skinny. And part of it is because whilst I was having nothing, I also wasn't having my creatine. But creatine is going to get me back quick. Bash!
Okay, so we've just finished coaching at school, so I'm sneaking back in the pool, waiting for these kids to jump out. But fun day. I've got my first ever session from a guy who's done some swim programming for me. So let me just get it out real quick. Man. So it's gonna go. Holy moly. Okay. Warm up 600 meters. On Monday I only did 500 meters, having a vomit. Anyway, 200 meter easy swim, fins optional, fins absolutely. 100 meter kick with fins, 4 times 50 as 25 hard, 25 easy. Little does he know that my hard and easy are the same, with 30 seconds rest, and then 100 meters easy. Cool. That's basically a whole workout. And then main set, 1200 meters, 300 meters at tempo. I only have one tempo with 45 seconds rest, and then 3 by 100s at RPE 8 at threshold with 30 seconds rest. 2 minutes off, repeat second set, but with pull buoy and paddles. Warm down, 100 meter kick with fins, 100 meter swim, fins optional. Wow, what is that?
I think you need to get in the pool.
Yeah.
Get in the pool right now.
Shit.
You need to make some tight work of this.
Let's go.
It's a fine balance of not wanting to look like a pussy, but also want to be honest with everyone. The 300 meters is a long way. Oh,
Okay.
shoulders. 25 hard, 25 easy. 30 seconds.
Easy?
Easy.
I don't like kick at all. Like the tiniest, too big, but they say from the research I've done, you don't especially if you're a beginner, don't kick a lot in a triathlon because you don't want your legs having much lactic acid in them before you ride and then you run. That's the first reason. Second reason is when I kick hard, my heart rate is sky high. So I'm trying more to glide, pull. So it's I don't know, if it was running, when I'm starting to run, I just ran easy for like 6 months, like did barely any speed. Just trying to find a rhythm, make it feel smooth before I try and then increase my intensity. But it just means that my shoulders get so blown up. And because I'm not really kicking, they're kind of draggy and aren't very buoyant. Anyway. Oh. Done. Session 3 of the day. I don't know if we really count the bike, but we'll count it. It was more of a playful fun ride.
It's a good, pretty impressive first day back into training.
I know. Still not done yet. One to go. Arguably the hardest. No. Probably actually. I need some food, man.
Yeah, let's go eat. Boss, what's doing?
What he's doing is we're at Coaches Throwdown. Fridays, 4 p.m, all the coaches get together one time a week. And we have a big team throwdown. It's the best. So we've got 8 of us. We've got a pairs workout. I'll take you through in a second. I'm just warming up these old rusty shoulders because I'm a washed up CrossFitter. Had a little shoulder surgery, I don't know if you know about it, but we're gonna see how we go.
Yeah, I'm keen.
Yeah, it was like drizzling before, but
I think we're good.
huddle up. All right, welcome coaches. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome, Coach Leo.
I am qualified. I am going to say. Okay, pairs workouts, 3 rounds. Bike, handstand walk, synchro toe to bar. Descending ladder, bike goes 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, they'll be outside. Handstand walk goes 6 laps, 4 laps, 2 laps, okay? Up is 1, back is 2. Toe to bar goes 30, 20, 10, all synchronized, okay? You can go both directions, just don't pirouette or go outside of your lane and hit someone else.
Does that mean we start down and
Yeah, you can start.
No
there.
pirouetting, Lucky.
I was going to do 6.
Okay, any questions? Okay, that is a wrap. That was heaps of fun. That was hard though, but that was a full day of training. First proper full day of training back, and we really went all in on it because we don't do things in halves. Run this morning, bike to coffee, had a nice brekkie, at the school all day coaching, swim straight after school. We had a few meetings after that, and then back to the gym for the coaches throwdown at 4 p.m. It is now 5:30 and we are done for the day. It's Friday, we're gonna have a good weekend. We've got a big session tomorrow with the crew, back here with everybody. But thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of this triathlon prep series. It's gonna be heaps of fun. Yes, we're prepping for the triathlon, but we also have plenty of fitness going on outside of the tri. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.